Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd do a different setup today and record outside. So we're gonna do a sushi ghost story. So I have some sushi here for you guys. Look at that. It looks so good. I covered it in sriracha. So my ghost story today is gonna be about what I had experienced in New Orleans when I went with my sister to go on vacation. Let me take a bite. That's good. So I love going ghost hunting and watching ghost adventures and all of that fun stuff. I've always liked it ever since I was a little kid. And we decided that we were going to go to New Orleans, and I was pretty excited because that had always been on like my bucket list of like the one place that I've always wanted to go to. And so we first got there, and I'm the type of person that like once we get to a certain place, like I want to go and see everything and go on adventures. I'm not the type that likes to stay in the hotel room and rest. And I'm not throwing my sister under the bus or anything, but so the next day we got there and we did a ghost tour, and they took us to the cemetery. It's called Charity Hospital Cemetery, and like that was like the perfect night to go on a ghost hunt because it was like really cloudy, it was really stormy, it was like really cold. It was like 42 that night, so it was like a perfect night to go on a ghost tour. And so we get to the cemetery, and our ghost hunter guide was telling us about different things, and like, you know, that about that hospital cemetery and different sightings that they've seen. So the ghost tour guide was talking to everybody, and they were looking like off that way, and I was looking off, just looking around, and I was just looking around, and I saw something at the corner of my eye. It looked like a shadow, but it was crouched, kind of like a tiger or a dog, but it was like crouched. And I kept looking, and all of a sudden it formed into like this huge ass shadow, and I'm just looking like, did I just see, like, what did I just see? And so let me get some water. And so I was like, what did I just see? And I screamed, and everybody on the ghost tour just stopped and looked at me, and even my sister, because she was like right next to me. And I was like, you guys didn't see what I just saw? And everyone's like, and I was like, I just saw a shadow. But before that, like when I was staring at it, I kept moving like this to make sure that it wasn't my shadow. And so, but it wouldn't move. And so that's how I knew. I was like, what the heck is that? And then when I saw like it like get bigger, that's when I knew. I was like, this isn't my shadow, because I'm like 5'2", so I knew it wasn't me. And so I told the tour guide like the spot that I had seen it, and he was like, yeah, we've seen things there on that particular spot. So I knew I wasn't going crazy. And yeah, I was just like, what did I just see? Like, I was tripping out, and like, you know, and the whole time that we were on the like there, I kept telling my sister, like, I want to see something, I want to see something, and she just kept saying, like, you know, just give it time, like, you'll see something. So that tour was crazy. I was like, I'm ready. I was like, I'm ready to go. I was like, I seen enough. And then our next spot was this school. This school was really tall. Like, it was a tall building, and like you can see inside, and there was like wide glasses so that you can see inside the school. So you could see like the desks, you could see like the whiteboard and everything, so you could see inside. And we were just standing around, and our tour guide was telling us about why the school was haunted and like things that had happened at that school. And all of a sudden, I kid you not, like, the papers that were on the teacher's desk flew up, and we were just like, what the hell did we just see? And then the lights kept flickering on and off, and at this point, I'm just like, my mind is already blown, like, from what I had seen at the cemetery, that I was just like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to see anything anymore. Like, I've already seen enough. And so yeah, I was just like, like when we got to our hotel room, I was just like, what did I just experience? Like, I wasn't ready for any of this. But that tour was crazy. So if everything goes good next year, I'm planning on going to Waverly Hills Sanatorium, which is in Louisville, Kentucky. I think I'm saying that right. It's a big-ass hospital that's haunted. A lot of people were dying from tuberculosis there, and they were dying so much that they made a body chute where they were just throwing the bodies down because so many people were dying, and they didn't want the patients there to see, like, I'm not gonna get better, you know, and there's no hope for me. So they didn't want them to see that, so they made a body chute, which, I mean, I can understand. Like, they didn't want, like, you know, the patient seeing that, but I think a body chute, I mean, that's kind of a little extreme, but I guess whatever worked back then. So it's crazy to see that, like, we're in a pandemic right now, and this virus is killing a lot of people, but then you go back and you look and you see that, you know, there's other viruses before this one, and how many people it's killed. So it's just kind of like scary to think about, especially because a lot of people die, you know, from these, and it's crazy. But yeah, so I'll be going there next year. It's gonna be a 6-hour tour. They're gonna take us, like, all around the hospital and show us different areas, and take us to the morgue and take us all around. So I'm really excited about that. I was reading some reviews about that place. And one thing that like struck me that I was like, I don't know if I want to go, is that there's snakes. So I was like, I don't know about that, but we can always take, I was telling my sisters, like, we should just take rain boots, and that way the snakes won't bite us. But I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. We didn't get to go on as many tours as we wanted to. I wanted to go to the cemetery where Madame Laveau was, but that one was like, I think it was like $40 per person, and we were just like, that's a lot of money just to go to a cemetery during the day. So I was like, no. And I was expecting to go to that cemetery at nighttime, but they don't let people go into that cemetery at night, so I was kind of disappointed. But I definitely want to go back to New Orleans. I feel like it was such a fun experience. It reminded me of Vegas. There's like a bunch of people drunk and walking around, and that's not my thing. I'm more of like, you guys go drink and I'll go look for ghosts. But I had fun. It was fun. So, well, I will definitely be doing another video again, and the next video that I do, I can tell you about my ghost experience at the Queen Mary. Well, you guys have a great night, and I hope you liked my video.